now, I don't know if you guys are seeing it, but what's happening right now within Total Life Changes, man, is really a culture that's creating some freedom for some people. We've created and we've actually rekindled times 10 a brand new tea culture. And I'm going to tell you guys what that is here in just a moment. But what we want to do is we're going to give you guys to raise your hand, an opportunity to raise your hand a little bit later in this call. We want to kind of be timely. I got to do the 10 o'clock call as well. But we want to give you guys the opportunity to raise your hand and say what you want to say as well at the end of this call. All right. But I'm explaining to you guys TLC 2.0, global impact, 100,000 families. When you leave this call, there will be no questions there'll be no questions that you need to ask to get where you need to be. The only reason you'll start asking questions is if you didn't raise your hand to ask a question or if you didn't take good notes, because we're going to keep it real simple for you guys tonight. All right. So what I want to do, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people right now on the panel that we're looking at their faces and they're. I want to go through maybe I want to go through them first. Okay. Because I want to run through that. But the most important thing right now, guys, is momentum.
Yes.
You know, your momentum is everything. Your attitude is everything. So I want to go to the panel, and I'm looking at these individuals right now. I know Sunita is driving, but I still see your smiling face, Sunita. You know, thank you so much. You know, we wanted to be able to see these guys because when you come from an event, there's something that happens to you. You not only change on the inside, what's on the inside, it goes in, then it exudes and it manifests itself on the outside. So we want to be able to see that, but we want you guys to be able to hear them on this call. And you'll be able to go back and look at the recording. Yep, we are recording. So you guys will be able to see our shenanigans while we're doing this call. But
I didn't think I should have went to our group. I did it to you too, but that's okay.
That's okay. All right.
Yeah.
So we'll do that for next time. So here's what we want to do. We want to bring on, who you want to bring on first?
Let's see. You know what? Let's go.
Let's roll the dice.
Let's roll the dice. Let's bring on, you know what? Let's go with Sunita first because we don't want her to go out and us miss her fire and her energy because I saw, you know, what you put in the group. So let's go with you,
Sunita Dixon Lewis, all the way from the NO.
Right.
Hey, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, baby.
Awesome.
Oh, you know what? We're going to bring back just a piece of Houston to our team. And so go ahead. Just let our team know. Don't, you know, maybe the 2 minutes. You know, what did Houston do for you? How are you feeling? What do you feel about global impact, 100,000 families? You've been around for a minute, definitely been around, you know, the waves, the ups and the downs and all of that good stuff. So go ahead. I'm going to let you take over.
It ain't no maybe in about 2 minutes. I got the timer on you right now.
All right. Set the timer, Coach. Set the timer. Y'all ready? Go. Let me tell you something. The Houston event afterwards lit a fire. It lit a fire under me. My mindset changed. It clicked in my head that it wasn't about me. It's not about me. It's about helping other people. And that's just the bottom line. And once you get that in your head, you can understand that. That's when you're able to say, okay, I can do this. I can do this. Because the pivotal moment, I was going through a little something while I was there. I spoke to Gwen about it. She kind of shook me and said, come on, get out. The energy, you got to change your energy. You got to change. You got to change where you're at. And the energy is everything. If you are around the wrong energy, you need to get into the positive energy. And event changed lives, and the energy was definitely there. And another pivotal moment for me was listening to all of the weight loss testimonies and how our products are really actually helping people. Let me tell you something. Since I've been home, I lost 4 pounds, okay? Because I am serious about what I need to do as an individual. And guess what? Me not exercising ain't no doggone excuse, okay? Because guess what? Our products work. They flat out work, okay? Nobody can tell me that our ISOT don't work. Nobody can tell me that our NRG don't work. Nobody can tell me that our Nutriverse don't work, okay? Because I'm a living witness and I'm a living testimony that all of the products flat out work, okay?
So tell me, Sunita, what is the one thing that you got from the event that just kind of like did it for you? Just one thing.
I can't hear you. What?
So what was the one thing from the event that you got that kind of like just did it for you and you said, I'm happy I'm here?
It was the energy and the weight loss testimonies that did it for me. And it settled in my mind that I have people that I have to help and that they need our products.
Wow, you know what? Absolutely, it's not about us. You know, I can hear it in your voice that you came back and that.
Now I'm going out. I can't hear y'all. I'm going through a spot where I can't hear you if you can hear me.
Hang on, because I want to get the sound right here.
All right. Okay. You guys can hear us now, right?
Oh, okay, yes, loud and clear.
Awesome. All right, awesome. So can you get rid of that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, great. So what was I saying? Basically, yeah, that's the reason why we say get to the events. Never miss an event that you qualify for, because that's what actually happens when you get and you realize that it's not about us. There's a lot of lives that we for real are called to change. I say that all the time, but that's because I really know it without a shadow of a doubt. So I know you can't back change. We know you can't back change. So thanks for sharing.
You're welcome.
Move on over. Who you want to move on over to?
Man, I want to hear from Elena McCann Brinson on this call tonight, because I know she's another, like I like to call y'all old heads. Y'all been around for a minute. Y'all know the ropes. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what time it is, and we looking at y'all sideways like, let's go. So give us your Houston experience, Elena McCann Brinson.
Listen, the Houston experience, first of all, it met the goal as all of the other events. My cup is full and I'm sipping from the saucer. Listen up, guys. Going to events is a belief thing. You have to really, you just got to do it. Period. Don't even worry about the income. Don't worry about what's going on. Children going to be fine. Just go, because when you go, just like when you guys said yes to TLC, you had no clue what was on the other side of your yes. You just know you were saying yes. The same thing happens with events. You say, yes, I'm going to go to the event, but you have no clue all the things that you're going to leave back with in your bag. So I said I'm sipping from the salsa. First of all, Friday was the energy was exciting. Many of you guys watch what you call that thing on Friday? Ooh, Fun Friday. Many of us watch Fun Friday on Facebook, but to be in the presence with everybody so exciting, and they're talking about which states are number one, which countries are number one. Like, those are great things to know, because those are tools. You might meet somebody that's from Belgium and say, hey, guess what? TLC is ranked number 9 with Belgium. Or you might meet somebody from Colombia, and those are like tools, conversation pieces. And then when you go to the events, listen, this was probably like my 15th event, y'all, right? My first TLC event was in Houston 3 years ago. Doggone, I forgot what I was about to say. Whew. But when you go to the events, it's like you get to see the grand picture. You get to see that TLC is more than just the people that you see. We got some amazing coaches. Yes, they're here. They so consistent. God, I never meet some people so doggone consistent. I'm learning, right? But you get the big picture. You see people that are hungry from other countries. People flying from South Africa, 20 hours to come to the United States. And we got 2 hours on the flight, 3 hours on the flight, and we don't pull ourselves together. But when you see like the drive from other countries, you make yourself be like, well, we so spoiled over here, talking about we want to level up. We don't really push through. So one, experiencing the excitement too, seeing the big picture, like, wow, like we're big, guys. And when I say big, we're changing lives, with the products. So you really got some testimonies, like live testimonies. And then one of the things that was so strong was seeing when they say everybody in the room, if you lost some weight with TLC, stand up. Whole room stand up. If you lost 10 pounds with TLC, stay standing. If you lost 20 pounds, stay standing. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, still standing. And that's like powerful. And it's beyond powerful. It's like, actually, I don't really need renewing in that sense, because I know that our products are effective. But when you see it on a grand scale, like, dog, all these lives are being changed. Many of us sit on Facebook and Instagram, and we share people's before and afters, and we can't see these people, smell these people, touch these people, ask them questions. You know what I mean? Because we're on Facebook, right? But when you get to see these live people, and then you're stuck with them for like 2 days, so you get to have conversation in a lobby. So one, the big picture. Two, seeing the excitement. Three, seeing the hunger from those other countries, because they travel here far, right? Seeing the before and afters. And then, guys, the training. That was the meat. I appreciate meat. I'm not one for hype. I don't want to be charged up for one day, get my emotions all roused up for one day and be like, that was so good, that was awesome. But I want to leave with some meat that's going to leave me full. So we got some training, edification. And some of you guys are new. Edification is humongous when you're edifying, speaking greatly of your company. We've been around for 18 years. We're debt free. We're changing, you're learning the language, live language, right? See people touching. So one, I don't know how long we'll talk, but I'll talk for one more minute. But the training, the edification, yes. Oh, okay, boom. I'm excited.
She's full. That cup is full. That cup is full. It's
I'm understand, man, on you, Elena. Man, that's what happens. Well, thank you so much, Elena. Man.
Can I close it out? Can I close in conclusion? In conclusion, guys, events are life-changing. You leave with meat. You leave with inspiration, motivation, and your spirit gets fed as well. You make new friends, you make new connections, and you really get to see the big picture of our company. And you can hug the CEO, the CFO that's signing your checks. And guess what? You see people in the gym in the morning that's really living this lifestyle.
Yes.
I'll talk to you more later on a live.
Thank you so much, Elena. Man. It means the world. We knew that you were going to bring the excitement back.
Okay.
Man, we have to learn to tie all of this together. And I wanted to bring, a couple of the people that have been in this for a while, because they understand where we are. You see Pam wearing a C4G Elite shirt. You see me I'm wearing my Get Fit TLC shirt and my Get Fit TLC hat. I don't know, she couldn't get on. Okay. So we're going back to the basics. And a large part of the basics is doing the things that we had success with the first time. And one of the things that Pam, there was one thing that we never like about events. We have to put clothes on. We got to actually put clothes on. And, you guys don't know how awesome it is to be able to build your business and, from the comfort of your home, right, and build a global business.
Sweat, socks,
and, no shoes. And to be able to actually have fun doing what we do. That's why we tell you guys, if you're not having fun doing this, then you're doing something wrong. Pam and I, we build our business largely, I would say, how many percentage online, Pam? 90% online. It's actually, that's decreased, because now actually it's a lot online. I was 90% online. So when we go out, that's the 10% of people that we touch. But because we're smart, we understand that this is a global business and we can't get up and fly to all of these different countries every day. So we meet them online on social media. So we've gotten smart on how to do that. And we know what activity to show. We know what people want to hear. We know what people are thinking. So, our DMs are constantly going. Pam woke up this morning and she's like, man, I got 70 DMs I got to respond to. And I was like, that's money, baby. Go get that money. You know what I'm saying? And me, I got like 5 or 6 that I got to respond to, but it's all good because it's all coming in the same house. And I love it because, you have to figure out who the draw is. And I've learned a long time ago that Pam McCray is the draw in the McCray house. Right? So I kick her right on out there in front of them, like, get that thing, girl, let people see you, keep dropping that way, keep being transparent. So I love the fact that we built together. So here's the deal. We want to bring on another person, and we want to bring on Miss Gwen Bennett because, you know, she's another one of our veterans up in here, and she understands exactly what events, you know, we're in the very beginning and what events, you know, she's been to, and now she's in Houston. So Gwen, if you would enlighten everybody on what you got from the event, what stood out to you from the event, what would make you say, you know what, man, I'm going to every event that I can get to because I got something from this event.
Let me tell you, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Let me tell you something, Coach Nate, Coach Pam. You know, I think it was another IBO that said, we need these events. It was almost like a rebirth, a reincarnation, because honestly, a lot of times people go there in this type of business and you move and you doing all the logistics of it and you get broken. Okay. Your spirit is broken. And I can tell you something, when Eric Thomas asked the IBOs to come on stage where you feel that you're not doing enough and you're not in alignment, trust me, it was almost like an altar call. It was like, you know what, stop playing, because you just going through the mechanics, okay? You talking to people about the business, but are you really and truly in alignment of this purpose? You started fired up, you ready to go. Yes, you getting orders, you doing all this, and you own, man. Coach Pam will tell you, for a long time, I didn't even want to put my banner out there because I wasn't in alignment. Trust me, she was like, are you going to do the call? I ain't ready. I'm not ready. And at least I knew that I wasn't ready. But when I went back to Houston, ladies and gentlemen, trust me, when that gentleman said, get on the stage because you're not in alignment, you need to be reassured that this is what you need to be doing. You need to be reassured that this is in alignment with you and your purpose. I was like, I'm the first one up there. I was crying like a baby, honestly, because we can't play games with people's lives. We can't play games with our purpose. We can't play games with our legacy. We can't play games with our kids. We can't play games with all of what you're supposed to be doing with this business. And trust me, at that time, I went to Houston because guess what they said? Never miss an event you qualify for, right? And I got on the plane. Was I wholeheartedly? Guess what? I was coaching other people on why they should be there. I had a full-fledged conversation with Elena 4 o'clock in the morning on why she should be there. I get to Houston and I had another conversation with Sunita on why she should be there. But all in all, I was walking up in there like, why the hell am I here?
Whoa!
I'm happy that I did go. I'm so happy that I got renewed. I'm so happy that the training was there. And honestly and truly, you know, this the killer part is to see these leaders, these multimillionaires. They saying, guess what? We need to be renewed too. We need to be in alignment too. So when they locked arms, that was okay, God, I'm looking for a sign to say, Gwen, do you stay? Because I had a conversation with Coach Pam a couple of weeks ago, and she said, Gwen, did you see your numbers? Either you're going to stay in TLC or you're going to find something else to do. That shook me. And I think I told you that before. So to go there and you see leaders that in front of you that are humbling themselves to say, we need to get our act together. We need to be in alignment for this company because there are so many people that are looking up to us to move forward, that's looking for the big picture and the dream. That right there took me out. All they had to do was pass around the collection plate because that was church for me. Because I'm like, this is for real. Because if it ain't God, family, business, I don't want to be bothered with it. And honestly and truly, when they telling you to call these people, they are doing it. Because guess what? I got a call from her. This lady is not playing. She is calling the downline. So guess what I did? Gwen, stop, Coach Nate, you know me. Sorry, all y'all. I stopped BSing. And I picked up the phone and I went into my downline and I began to call because they walking it like they talking it. And I got that from Georgie, which is a new girl, just to see her. That it renewed me to see this new young lady. I mean, 2 weeks in the business, jump on a plane, put all her stuff aside and come there. It brought tears in my eyes to see her crying after she had edification training with Jason L. Scott. I'm like, come on, man. Come on. I mean, Gwen, get yourself together. All in all, I am playing games in my own mind while I'm in Texas. Like, Gwen, get it together. Stop this. Because some of us need to stop pretending. Honestly and truly. Stop pretending with this thing. It is so freaking real. It is ridiculous how real this company is. It's sickening how real this company is. And some of us was playing games, and those that went to Houston, you can't play games no more. It's just that real. And I was so excited that I went. When I'm encouraging others, I was encouraging myself. Why am I here? Listening to Tammy with the tea, how she on the Wake Up and Win, she encouraging others how to not kill themselves. Okay, all of this it's just not tea. It's just not tea. It's more than that. It's bigger than that, and it's global. It's all over. It's everything. Learning new things, being in position, alignment, leadership. Leadership is everything. Yeah. Leadership is everything. It don't matter. Leadership is everything. And to see our leaders get in alignment, first and foremost, Nathan and Pam McCray, y'all already saw this. I'm so sick of telling people how y'all past the curve. Y'all stay past the curve. They stay past the curve. I'm sorry, coaches. Y'all know I let it slip. I was trying. They stay past the curve. If you just watch them and pay attention. We knew this was coming because Nathan been talking about this on the grind. Okay, Coach Pam been already dropping nuggets before this. We have phenomenal leaders, y'all. This team is, I mean, you wouldn't believe how leaders that make more money than them respect them because they know that they the ones. They the ones. They the ones. That's all I can say. When I first met Pam and I saw her, I said, she the one. I want to be a part of her. She the one. So guys, it took so much. I took a lot. The rebirth is there. Guys, don't miss an event. Don't. It's just not cliche because guess what? You're going to walk away just like Elena said with meat. They trained us. They loved on us and they reassured us that they are there for us. And that's what Gwen needed to hear all the way. So that's all I got. I'm still excited. And Georgia is ringing my phone off the hook. This little girl done launched already again. She about to launch one more time. I'm like, keep launching, baby. Go. So I love the new energy, guys. Get fired up.
Yes. Yeah, we wanted her to be on this call too. Maybe, I don't know if she got my text or not. But we definitely wanted her to be a part of this panel because, her excitement was just explosive. And, it's almost like this phrase that says through the eyes of babes. Sometimes you're in this thing and you see it and it's almost like being in a bubble. You don't know what's really going on because you allow yourself to get really familiar with what you see. When what you see is really the growth, you're seeing the inner workings of something that's growing. You're seeing all of the wheels and all of the things turning. And you think, okay, man, this is tough. You get, some of you guys have gotten the opportunity to spend time with Pam and I, it gets to kind of be commonplace, in some cases where you think, okay, well, what's really going on. You may be privy to some information that may make you feel some kind of way, but as leaders, and we believe that all of you guys are leaders, you have to be able to take the hits. You got to be able to understand that we have a $100 million company and we're striving to get to 250. We really are. And that leap from 100 to 250, that's a giant leap. So are some things going to happen from there to there? Absolutely. But have you bought into the vision? Because when you buy into the vision, nothing else matters. You like, I'm sold out. I know what this is. I know where we're going. I don't care who leads. Maybe they missed it. Okay. Right. I don't care. I don't care if they cut out some of the products, which they did. Guys, we're down about 33 or 35, 30 some odd products now. Smart business. Trim the fat. Let's just concentrate. Guys, our revenue, I'll blow you guys' mind. Our 84%. Revenue accounts for 84%. Our T counts for 84% of the revenue that we do in Total Life Changes. So why do you think it's our flagship product? It's the best seller. And the strategy we're going to show you guys in a minute is going to solidify that. So I can go on and on, guys. But before we do that, we want to bring, a couple to the line. and you know, they're on the West Coast. They're not brand new to the industry, right? But they're brand new to TLC. Been here about what, 2-3 months?
About 3 months.
About 3 months now, right? And I'm not gonna let the cat out of the. I'll let you if you want, because I don't want to get in trouble.
No, let's bring them on first.
Okay, so I'm gonna let's go ahead and bring on, you know, 2 individuals that Pam and I have a large amount of respect for. You know, everybody on this panel, man, we see you guys as the momentum of this team, of this company, because this is larger than Creative for Greatness. This is larger than C4G Elite.
Right.
This is larger than anything else, guys. We're talking about global impact. So I'm looking at people right now, and there's some people that hear our voice that can carry that burden. You can carry that vision, and you can impart it to other people. So I want to bring on right now Aaron and Tatiana Watkins, you know, fresh off the Houston event.
Yes.
We ain't even slept yet. We ain't even slept yet.
Yes.
I'm still tired.
Wow.
You know, I called Tatiana earlier. I said, "You sleep? You tired?" She said, "No, coach, I'm not tired. We working. So you know what, guys? We for real. It was such a pleasure and a joy to meet you guys out in Houston, Texas. You didn't come by yourself. Remember, we always say, and a lot of you guys didn't come by yourself. You brought your team with you, because when you bring your team and they leave, they're fired up. It's you become unstoppable for real. And so just bring back some of the energy between the two of you. We already know the energy that you got, because you're showing it. You're not just playing. It's showing in your numbers. It's showing in your team. Crazy. That's Tatiana crazy.
You know it.
You need that crazy girl.
Right.
You need that.
True story.
She a good crazy. She
Y'all
a
let
good
everybody
crazy.
know.
Ignorance on fire.
You being in an environment, your first.
Love it.
All of that.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
I said, what did Houston do for you guys? This was your first event. How you feeling? What did you come out doing? Go ahead, just tell everybody.
So definitely was, man. First of all, thank you for us being on this panel here and getting to speak. And man, that event was just like, basically, for everybody in the panel who just spoke on it just now, that's definitely just the second, the third, the fourth, whoever, all you two guys who just spoke. It was definitely that and more. So I'm gonna do about a minute, because I see my wife, she's itching her feet like Fred Flintstone, ready to go, ready to get it going. So I'm gonna keep it a little.
Warm it up, baby. Warm it up.
Short and sweet. But what we got from that panel is just, from that event was just, like you said, definitely the energy, everything was just so electrifying. And then for me, just on a personal note, what I was trying to absorb out of it, because definitely it spoke to me in so many different ways, deeper than the emu oil, it's every 7 layers deep. Now I went deeper than that, to the bones and to the soul. So it was just, like you said, the alignment, the clarity that what the event brought to me. That was one of the key moments. It was just clarity that what we doing here, how the events is changing lives, what we have in our possession is so powerful. It was life changing. Like you said, in that event, I was doing some laughing, smiling, tears coming down my eyes with the certain personal testimonies. And because, like you said, we're living proof of it. And I'm just relating to other people, and what we have is very powerful. Eric Thomas, killer with that, like he said, I am ... fill it in. It doesn't matter. Man, what we could do with this. And then for me, on another personal note, it stretch your mind. It's stretching your, like you said, it's to stretch your mind, to think big, think bigger. So when people are on that stage, what I'm doing is visualizing me and Tatiana on the stage. I seen Stormy win as top producers. I love that. Love to see Pam up there. Pam and Nate won top producers. I don't know who the third was, because it was me. you know what I'm saying? I was right behind. So that's the vision. That's the vision that I see. I see myself rising stars. I'm looking and it's just a little competition that we do have. It's friendly, it's lovely, but I'm looking at certain events. I'm looking at certain things which I want to be a part of. I'm waiting to see, but I know it's willing to put the work in. And like you said, the clarity that we got, the knowing what we have, from the CEO, the COO, and then just like you said, the leadership is amazing. And then of course we definitely got to meet you guys, the team, Nate, Pam, awesome, man. So it was so much, like you said, it was so much. And then it was like you said, it's unexplainable. You cannot miss the event. Yes, events are life changing, and like you said, it just stretches the mind. It stretches you, so it stretches your goals and things like that, what you could accomplish, what you want to do, and like you said, and it's time to hit it. So that's what some of it that I got out of it. Yeah. And I'm gonna let Tatiana go ahead and go. Well,
I hope we got some time on this call because
go ahead.
I have like a really, really true testimony because. In the beginning, Aaron and I, we have always, from the beginning, we have always bought in to the company because we believed in the product first, okay? But we didn't plan to go to the event, not this soon. We didn't plan. And I believe after one call that we were on, I heard Coach Nate or Coach Pam state that, don't miss, this event, and so we're just like, you know what, let's just buy tickets. We bought tickets without even knowing if we had the money or not. We bought tickets, and then our next step was to get our team to go. Then all of a sudden, our team's on board, okay? And so this right here is just thinking, thinking big, just not caring, just basically seeing yourself already at the future, okay? And then so our next step was to go ahead and book hotels. Then we find out we have family out there that we haven't seen in years. They offer us to stay at their house, not even 20 minutes from the event, okay? And then I'm going to get into the event in a second. But as we left the event, so excited, the airline actually, they jacked up our whole itinerary. They lost my mom's luggage, they profiled Aaron and I, and that's water under the bridge. And so basically what I wanted to say out of the whole trip, not only did we get nuggets, but because we thought big, we actually got the trip for free because we actually got free airline tickets. They actually gave us our money back.
Look at God. Look at God.
But I'm saying,
wow.
I'm painting a picture here. I'm painting a picture here of what happens when you're, in alignment, what happens when you have faith, and what happens when you think big. And, that's what we did. So let me go on to, I just want to share that with you guys, but let me go on to the event. Awesome. Now, as far as right, I know, right? So I'm excited about that. I got some money. I'm about to buy me a phone.
You in Miami?
Yes, we already got our tickets, by the way, for Miami. Okay, so I took a lot of things from the event. One of my biggest intake I got was from you, Coach Nate, and Coach Pam. I knew you guys were real before we even met you guys, but it's something about meeting somebody and looking you in your face, in your eyes, and we got to see that. And not only see that through you, but through your team. Like the team was so welcoming, and to us that was huge for us. That was, forget anything else. That was huge for us to come out there and have so much love. And to actually see it from you and Coach Nate, man, that was huge to see that you guys actually have our best interest and we've never even met you two. And the team as well. The team showed us so much love. So that was something that really stood out to me. And then another thing that stood out to me was one of the things that I took from Aaron Thomas was the alignment. I really took away that, this is bigger than me. This is bigger than my family. I was happy that my team was able to see that too, because we all got in alignment. And because we all got in alignment, something huge happened. Something huge happened. And that's why, I wanted to say this because we can't even take all the credit. We understand that it's very, very, very important to go to an event and bring your team. Because if it's just you and not your team, how can you transfer what you got, right? Our whole team, we were 9 deep, okay? We were 9 deep. We had met 4 people down there in Houston, Texas, okay? We were 9 deep. They all understood. We all got into alignment. It was something powerful. And it was so crazy because it wasn't just me. It wasn't just Aaron and our leg. It was also my mother leg. My mother leg got into alignment. And then people in California that didn't even come to the event got into alignment. So we understand how big events are. We understand how aligning yourself with the assignment, man, is huge. Y'all look. Even my phone tripping. My phone is excited right now. My phone is excited. Y'all need to really look at me right now. I'm excited because things are really happening. I feel like right now things are so big, nothing could touch us. Nothing. Okay, so what else, Coach? What else? We ready. What's next?
Wow.
What's next, Coach? We ready.
Woo, goodness.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now.
I'm excited.
You know, we're so fired up, man. We see you guys, we see the panelists, man. We see you guys on here, and we know that you guys were touched, you know, by Houston, and you guys took that energy and brought it back to your team, and you kept perpetuating that energy. And because you did that, you guys were able to do some amazing stuff, right? I mean, we, and I don't want to forget the fact that, you know, our team, you know, honored us with an amazing award.
Yes.
You know, while we were there. And, you know, you guys got to realize, thank you
for the
so much.
Resounding Impact Award. And then see how God would do right after that, the Resounding Impact Award. And right after that, right at that event, we got in alignment. And then we met. And guess, as we met, what's the whole title of our incredible movement, which I want you to know, guys, your coach, Nathan McCray, was the one who said global impact, and the entire leadership bought into.
Ooh, yes.
That
right?
curve. That curve.
So
that
thank
curve.
you from the bottom of our hearts. We love you guys.
You know, and it's amazing, guys. You know, you guys are so special to us when we look at it. You know, when we look at you know, being seated in Mr. Lloyd's home, you know, it's no secret that, you know, the leadership, you know, nationals and above, we weren't in alignment. I'm just gonna say it. We weren't in alignment. That's no secret. So I'm not hiding anything from it.
Coach Stormy's team, we were all in alignment.
Yeah, we were all in alignment.
Like,
you know, but you know, but it was, you know, all of the different executive ambassadors, and you know, it was, everybody was going for what they knew. Guys, sometimes money changes people. And sometimes it'll change you into something that you really are. All the time it changes into what you really are. But we got back in alignment, sitting in Mr. Lloyd's home, you know, and we knew something big was going to happen. He called us up and he said, you know, we want you guys to stay at our home, and we love you guys. And we want you guys to be here with us, you know, and they wanted to surround themselves with people that they knew were for them and loved them. And
right, because we missed being at the hotel. Y'all know we
really
love being around
That's
y'all.
What we really wanted to be.
We missed it.
You know, but what can you do when the VP calls you up? But, you know, when we sat in this home and all of the other leaders started to come in, and his living room got packed with leaders. And the beautiful thing about it just wasn't from the US. It was the Latino community as well, the Asians. Everybody got there.
South Africa.
We're in there talking, and you got all of this translation going on in there, right? It sounded like a Chipmunks concert. It was just, everything was going on, but everybody was in the same vein on an alignment. And we're trying to figure out, we knew our coach is really amazing. She really is. She's a beast. She really is. I mean, she has ideas of things that other people don't think of.
Right.
And by us being around her, you know, we have that same forward thinking. So we try to outthink everybody else, not on TLC, but the industry. It's important to do that because you got to set yourself apart. So she started to talk about different things, and we threw a couple of things around, and she said, we can't play small. We can't play small because, you know, me and Hill were bouncing off of each other, and Pam and I were all talking. We're like, you know, well, this, and this. And I'm just going to say, you know, guys, a lot of the people in the room were just sitting back trying to see what was going to happen. But, you know, we were coached by the best. So we started to all talk amongst ourselves, and we were talking about different things and yada, yada, yada. And it hit me like a ton of bricks. You know, we want to be global. So we need global impact. And when I said it, it's like the light clicked and everybody came into alignment right at that very moment. And everybody sat up in their seat and they're like, I can get behind this. This is awesome. And what that made Pam and I realize is that same alignment, we had to bring it back to our team and times 10, everything that had just happened to us. Even where we are now, we thought we weren't in a great place. Guys, I'm gonna share something with you guys that you don't know. Pam and I, we get reports, you know, every week of where our volume comes from, right? And I want you guys to know that, you know, we're very, very proud, you know, of our team here in the States, okay? Because you guys, the volume from you guys has increased exponentially. So I want you guys to know that you are working, okay? Our other global teams, they had you guys, you know, by the neck, okay? But you guys have surpassed, you know, all of our other teams outside of the country. So I want you guys to, you know, really, really give yourselves a hand clap for that, because that's huge. That tells us you guys are working. You really should be proud of yourselves. Yeah. You really should, because global impact is bringing us all better. And Mr. Lloyd called it. He said, if you guys grab onto this, your businesses, not only will people be helped, but your businesses, because people are being helped, will grow 10 to 20% or more right off the bat. So if you're not seeing the growth, then get with us, because you're doing something wrong. Right. Did you have anything else?
Well, I just want to say, before we go into this, we got to do it after, you know, Tatiana and Aaron's here first. Listen, we got to give a drum roll. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Because we're going to give you the plan. We might go a few minutes over, okay, tonight, all right? But we got a lot, because we want to make sure you understand this. But y'all ready? Everybody on the panel, y'all unmute. Because drum roll. You ready? Woo! You know what? When we say events change lives, change lives. Because we got to give a huge shout out to some people who out there, for real, getting it done. They just shared, Aaron and Tatiana, they came out to Houston, Texas, and guess what? Yes, y'all give it up. Yeah. New directors. Yes. Everything, because you know what? They said we're not doing it by ourselves. You see, their team got together in order to get this thing done. And so we also got to give a huge shout out to none other than Tatiana's mom. Let's give it up for D. Yes, Carpenter. Yes. Yes. Boom.
Yeah.
Deidre and Tatiana. Mama D. Congratulations, Mama D.
Go, Mama D. Congratulations, every single one of you that are part of their team. You should be proud of yourselves. You should be proud of your leaders, because you guys are taking.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That literally, Aaron and Tatiana, they really like a Smith from being rising stars, for real, right now at this very moment. But I can tell you, we are celebrating, and I want to say to you guys, for real, thank you, because what you've done tonight, y'all really don't understand what you've done for our organization. Because for a long time, and this is not just within our organization, but within TLC as a whole, people have forgotten that retail is the key that unlocks the compensation plan. The going director is the key to the compensation plan. And so what you all have done now is you've restored the belief within our organization. But not only that, you're about to restore the belief within TLC that going director is absolutely possible.
And it looks like we lost them, Tatiana, and that phone. But but so thank you.
Come on now.
Because listen, just like they got it done, team, you got to know that it's possible. And so you shout out, as we celebrating in the McCray household, doing flips, backflips. And so we love you guys. And we're super excited because we know we get to the West Coast soon. Yes, we about to put it together, put some dates on it. We got a lot of work to do. All right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
California. No,
Right.
In
the city of Compton.
Guys, this is just a start.
Yes,
it really is.
Best is yet to come.
And we're getting, this team is getting attention from everybody. Okay, I want you guys to understand that. Okay, I want you to understand. I want you to revel in the fact that Created for Greatness, we're nothing without the people, without the distributors, without you guys going out and not just saying I'm going to do a lot, but you're going to get a lot done. Mm-hmm. That's where the productivity is. Okay, you're going to get a lot. You're going to get a lot done. So it's not, here's what's easy to get caught up in. Then we're going to jump into this real quick because I got to do the 10 o'clock call as well. And I got to do it from here on this computer. All right. So here's what the deal is. Okay. When you're on your phone during the day, all right, I want you guys to get this. All of you that are hearing my voice, I want you really, really to get this. Okay. When you're on your phone during the day, all right, Pam and I have to catch ourselves too, right? We have to readjust every day because it's easy to get caught up on likes, pictures, and just doing busy work. Y'all know that song that says it goes down in the DM? It really goes down in the DM. If your DM ain't blowing up, then ain't nobody trying to on your business. Right. If nobody's asking you for information, nobody's trying to join your business. And I'm gonna tell you, some of y'all say, well, people just going and joining the business. If you got it going on like that, baby, I'm here to tell you, we should definitely see you standing out and above and beyond everybody else. Right. And we just don't see that yet, right? So I can tell you that there are people that go to Pam and I's website and they just sign up and we're like, where'd they come from? Where'd they come from? But we have thousands of people in our organization and people see us every day. So we get people, and not as nearly as many as people go to Coach Stormy's website and sign up, right? So what I'm telling you guys is you can't get comfortable that people are just, you can't get comfortable and say, people are just gonna go to my website and sign up when they're ready. You can't say that. You have to work your phone, guys. You have to do your launch calls. You got to oil all the time, man. You gotta do your 3 ways. You gotta do your lifelines. You actually have to do your home parties. You have to create the momentum for your business because your business is a spoke in the wheel of this vision. And if you don't understand that your business is viable and it's necessary for this thing to get to 250 million, man, forget. I'm telling you, you gotta listen to that. Listen to what I just said. $250 million. Pam and I go to bed thinking about getting TLC to 250. We wake up thinking about getting TLC to 250 because we understand that if TLC gets to $250 million, come on, man, how much money have we made if that happens? So we understand that we are a significant, valuable spoke in this wheel, in this vision. And I want you guys to know that you are too. Never wake up thinking you're insignificant. Ever do that. Okay. I don't care if you just create 200 in volume this week, man, revel in that 200 in volume and say next week, it's going to be 400. That's right. Okay. But guys, keep moving up, keep going up. So, we got Houston out of the way and a whole bunch of other stuff. We want to talk about briefly the accountability group. We're going to skip down real quick. You guys write this down and give you guys a plan for the accountability group. really quickly, all right? Because it's not that hard, all right? So those of you that are familiar with C4G Elite, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're revamping things, guys. The global impact, thing has really grabbed on around the world. We were on with South Africa just today, talking to them. They're excited about global impact. Guys, we got teams in Jamaica, Japan, everywhere. They're excited about global impact, right? So what does that mean? That means we have to adjust. That means we have to shift. You got to do something different to have something different. Here's what's going to happen. In 1 week, ladies and gentlemen, okay, for all of you that are in the leadership group, the Create for Greatness leadership group, that group will be abolished. The Creative for Greatness leadership group will go away. The group that takes its place is the C4G Elite Forum. Okay, that's the group, and we're gonna just change the name on C4G Elite, and it's gonna turn into a forum, right? Because we need to be in that group being productive. So, what are the criteria to get into that group? What's the criteria? Here it is. You don't have to go out and get 2 brand new people. Some of you are gonna need to, okay, right. But some of you don't. Here's the deal. All you have to do is be on 120 auto ship, okay? And you got to make sure, which keeps you active. 120 ain't talking about 89.95, 04.75. I'm talking about a 120 auto ship, okay? That tells us that you believe in your business and you want to invest in your business to get you to the highest level. That is one of the criteria that gets you into Elite. The other criteria that gets you into this new group, guys, is that you have to be willing to be accountable. You got to be willing to be accountable. That means nobody sits back in the corner and just looks and watches what's going on and says nothing.
Right.
Okay. This is probably one of the only groups in the history of the WhatsApp app that you can be deleted from. Okay. We're setting a new standard because it's easier to run with 100 than drag 1,000. Did I miss a criteria?
No, 120 binary qualified.
Binary qualified.
Binary qualified.
That's the one I missed, okay?
Right.
You got to be binary qualified. That means on top of your 120 auto ship, you're going to have to make sure that you have a person on the left and a person on the right that's active. We don't care how you do that.
Right.
But you got to be active with a 120 auto ship. What's that going to do? That's going to set the foundation to get more people in that group and for us to make sure that you guys can be accountable, because now you have a business that can go with the formula that we're going to show you now.
Right. And what we like about this is that, number one, you got to participate in the activities. You got to be vocal in this group because it's going to bring energy. Now, the greatest part about this is that it's going to allow more of our team to be a part of this accountability group, to where there's everybody in there who wants it. So if you don't want this level of accountability, you're fine. You just stay in our big Facebook group and all of that.
Which is the great part about it, because if you don't want to be in this group anymore, you don't have to.
Right. And so, we're excited about it because it's going to bring some energy. It's going to be, we're really going to commit to this one group. That's why we want just this one group. So we're going to really commit. There's going to be, we're going to be in there talking to you guys daily, tasks, really posting within this group and just creating the momentum and the energy to help each other, which now even more relationships are going to be built. There's going to be people that, chime in. So we're just excited about it. So now let's move forward because we're running out of time because it's just so much excitement tonight. Now let's go ahead and let's give you guys, let's make sure you can see this. Can you all see this?
That's a day. I'm sorry. It's 350, right?
300.
300. So you write it, and I'm going to say it for the people on the thing.
Can y'all see that?
Yes, a little
yes
glare.
And yes.
It's a
no?
little glare, but they can see it. They can see it.
Yes, Sunita, you can. Can everybody see that? It is a glare.
We'll put it a little closer. So you guys can take a snapshot of it. But we're gonna say it. Good. How about now? That better? Yes, that's better. Okay, so Pam's gonna write it, and I'm gonna say it for you guys. Okay, because here's the formula. Everybody that's on audio, everybody is general. Here's the formula. It's a very simple formula, but you have to understand that all you have to do is work it. Okay, which is the same thing we do anyway. So 15 packs of tea a day is what your goal is for sales. 15 packs of tea a day at $20 a pack. Guys, don't sell your tea for less than $20. It's worth that, okay? $20 at $20 a day, that equals $300 a day, okay? Now, out of that $300, I'm gonna break that down for them right now. Out of that $300, you're gonna take half of that money, that $150, and you're gonna reinvest it. So that $150 is yours for profit. The other $150 is yours to reinvest. And if you guys can see where I'm going with this, what are you gonna buy with that $150? 15 more packs of tea. So you're gonna buy
more tea.
What's that?
Okay, we good.
Okay, so you're gonna buy 15 more packs of tea, and that's reinvesting in your business. So you got $150 that you reinvest back. You put $150 in your pocket, right? So the second thing that you're gonna do, guys, is okay. So profit is $150, reinvest is $150. All right. So
5 days.
For 5 days, this is on a 5-day scale. This is the formula the simple formula that we're teaching guys that we all have to grab a hold of. Okay. Yeah.
So now you're making $150 a day. That's profit. So if you do this 5 times a week, that equals the $750. This is the formula. All right. So right there alone, just on focusing on the tea, and I want you guys to really understand the power of this tea, because that's all we focused on when we first said yes 3.5 years ago, when we went out and we just shared with the world, or we post online and we literally allow people to send us a PayPal, to send us, whatever, send them an invoice. However, in order to get these packs of tea into the hands of people, we went to barbershops, we went to salons, people took it to their jobs as they work and literally put this money in our pocket. This was how we initially got the monkey off of our back in order to be able to make $1,000 or more a week, which then began to turn into, for real, the real money. See, you build upon this thing, okay?
And you're reinvesting that money back into your business, back into your back office. Guys, we're not talking about purchasing as your own customer now. Okay, that's not what we're doing here. This whole thing, global impact, guys, is really about building residual income. That is the lifeblood of what network marketing stands for. Residual income. That's the only way you're going to create legacy. You can't create legacy by telling people, hey, go out and sell tea every day, and that's it. Okay, so the second part of that is to get 3 IBOs a week. Okay, 3 IBOs a week. Number 2, get 3 IBOs a week. And not 3 IBOs. Now we've got 2 different packages that you can choose from. Now I know you've heard Tommy talk about the basic builder pack.
Any of them. That's
right?
more money for you.
Choose from any of them, but you want to give them something off the bat to choose from. So the basic builder pack is about $105, guys. So your fast start on that is about $40. Okay, if you times that times 3, that you're gonna get $120 for the week on fast start off of those 3 IBOs. All right. So now what we've just done is we've given you that $750 plus the 120 equals.
Right. Wait a minute. You gave him the other one. You gave him this package, or you still on this?
I'm still on that one right now. I'm giving the second.
So if you did this package, you're now 40 times 3, right? Mm-hmm. Because you're doing 3 people. Right. So you now have $120 from your fast start. All right.
So let's tally that one up, and then we'll break it down to the other package and show you guys how to add a little value.
Okay, so that's $870 already.
So you just made $870 just by you're selling 15 packs of tea. That's a lot of people in your pipeline. Right. So shouldn't be an issue getting 3 IBOs.
Right. So your retail to recruit is going to become very, very strong. As you now just think about this. I shared that earlier. If you now go sell 15 packs of tea a day, that is 75 contacts a week. 75 people who are sipping on your tea a week. All right. So therefore 30, that's right, 60, 75. So that is 300 people that you touch in 1 month. All right. Remember, this is a numbers game. All right. So not only you put money in your pocket, you putting people in your pipeline, and people are our greatest commodity here in Total Life Changes. Okay. Oh, go ahead.
So so that in itself is awesome. So let's blow your mind. Let's take it. Let's shift gears a little bit. And this is what excited Pam and I, because we believe in being overachievers. You know, everybody you can't diminish people to a certain package, but you can give them a place to start. And those are the words you want to use. Here, let me give you a couple of places where you can start, but I don't want to minimize you building your business, because you may be an overachiever and you may want to do more to have more. And that's valuable, right? So you give you guys another scenario.
Right, because in this pack, you got, they're only getting 5 packs of tea and a bottle of NutriBurst, okay? So they have some tea for themselves, but not really, they're really not in business, okay? Because they don't have any product to go out and sell, okay? So just know that. So now,
let's up the stakes a little bit.
Let me tell you what we've been doing is, when we have somebody come to us, we find out, number one, what do you have to invest, okay? So you want to make sure you're talking to your people and finding out, what do they have? If somebody says, well, you know what, I got about $200, okay? What we've been doing is, we're not selling that Get Fit kit, okay? Because that Get Fit kit is only giving them product for themselves. So we stopped doing that. What we've been telling them is, listen, because they're coming to us with goals. They want to make some money. So what we've been grabbing a hold of is, in our back office, we have the 10 pack of tea, all right? The 10 pack of tea costs a person $100, right? $99.95. But then we say, remember, the tea is married to what product? The NutriBurst. So get you a 10 pack of tea, a bottle of NutriBurst, right? I didn't even do that, but anyway, y'all know, a bottle of NutriBurst, all right? And that's $50. So this is the same amount as the Get Fit kit, but guess what? They are becoming a product of the product. And then I tell them, once you're in the business, now you can go back and you can order your bottle of NRG if you want to. But here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna have 6 extra packs, okay? So now you got 4 for you, but you got 6 that you can go out and sell, right? So you're gonna take that 6 and sell them, right? So you just put $120 of your initial investment back into your pocket. So now you got a business, because you're not only putting some of your initial investment back into your pocket, but now and I know there's a glare down there on the bottom, but now you are also putting 6 people into the pipeline, okay? 6 people that are now gonna come back to you in 5 days and let you know they had some results, okay? But not only that,
fast start for that.
Right? So the fast start on this one, remember, this pack has 80 in volume. So your fast start is going to be 40 and then another 20. So you're actually getting 60 times 3 over here. Plus they in business. So that's 120. So you actually, I'm sorry, that's 180. I'm sorry, 180, y'all. So that's 180 that you're making off of these. So instead of now being at 870, you're instead on this level, you got the 750 plus you got the 180, right? And you are now at 930. You almost had $1,000. We haven't even talked about, I think they can't see because of their microphone. We haven't even talked about now the whole duplication, right? Because what adds on to this, we got to hurry up. What adds on to this is, go ahead, I'll let you go ahead.
I mean, no, you're right. What adds on to is going direct.
Going direct,
That's
which
it.
is what Aaron, Tatiana, and Mama D just did, okay? So now once you go direct, because duplication is key, All right, when these 3 people get in, oh, remember what you was talking about? Okay, everybody got this? Okay, I got my stuff on the back. I don't want to erase.
Hold on,
okay, everybody got this? You can screenshot
a picture of this.
Because we're going to show you.
Yes, we got it.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to show you guys the powerful part of how you're really going to start creating residual income through duplication, which is how we've been able to be, successful, and which is why we always push guys, to actually duplicate, become duplicatable, keep it simple. And this makes it super simple because now, man, we were talking about the power of 2, man. Right. Now we just supersized that thing and made it the power of 3.
Right. Because what Coach Stormy was sharing is everybody go out and get 3 people. So now it's you, and we just took this thing from the binary. Even though this third person is not going to fall in the middle, okay, y'all feel it's going to fall on one of your sides. But now you just went out and you got 3 people who are going to also go out and get 3 people, right? So can y'all see how this thing is going to grow? And what's going to end up happening is now your goal is, remember, retail unlocks the compensation plan. Going director is the key to the compensation plan. So now that Aaron and Tatiana and Dee are directors, guess what? We digging down into their organization. We're saying who's next, who got next, because now we're going to shift our focus over to them in order to now create the activity, in order to help them go direct. And guess what's going to happen? As we're doing this by default, Aaron and Tatiana and Dee, they're going to look up and they're going to be, ooh, I'm a rising star, because we're taking our focus off of them and we're shifting it to their team in order to now help their team get it done. So now once you go director, you now are going to earn, because you go from that binary, because when you get your binary, you qualify for that 10%. But once you go director, you're now getting 12% of the binary. So therefore, just at a minimum of 1,000 points, okay, you're going to now earn at 120. That 120 onto this, you already see, you right at what, $990. All right, you get the $10 from something else. Check match is definitely going to start to kick in, okay?
Get that out of the house.
All right?
Get that out of the secret.
Right? But, and this one with with the 10-pack of tea, you now have, you're well over, you're at what, 1,050. So we wanted to be able to point out the simplicity, but really help you guys to understand that this is powerful, how this thing is going to begin to build. So even though we're focusing on this 1K a week, trust, know, and believe when this residual income begins to kick in, it's going to go way beyond. That's what happened for us. Our first check in TLC was maybe about $1,300. Okay, and we were not even a director that first week. We went director our second week in the business. But how did we get this thing done? It was from bringing people in and going out and promoting this tea. We didn't know anything about NutriBurst. We didn't know anything. We didn't even have this. We didn't know anything about this NRD. Coach Stormy was given a bottle, but we wasn't even thinking about it. All we did was focus on this tea. And that's the power of what you have with global impact and making a decision to just go out every day and to expose, to leverage this lunchtime call that's happening every Monday through Friday at noon, to leverage the 10 o'clock calls that's happening every single day of the week, to leverage this marathon that's coming up on October 6th and October 13th. That's gonna be huge. To go through your phones, to begin to put people in front of this information, to leverage social media. Don't slip on social media. It's powerful. Just like I said, all kinds of people, just from the event alone, Tatiana and Dee, I got to send you guys your videos, post them, because just from the event alone, our DMs are on fire all weekend long. I can't get back to the people, but I'm going to tell you guys something else. Your fortune is in the follow-up. All right? Don't slip on your follow-up, because I can tell you in the busyness of everything that Nate and I got going on, you can lose people. And so today, imagine this. Somebody got on a call last night, right? And that I did. And they were in my DM last night, like, I'm ready. Okay, well, I didn't get back to them last night. I'm tired. I'm just tired, but I'm still working because I was up doing stuff within some of the groups that we got. And guess what? And making sure the banners and making sure all this stuff is flowing on the backside. So anyway, I didn't get back to this person. But guess what? This person was ready. But this morning, I just so happened, because I got other ones that I still get to. I just so happened to say, hey, were you on the call last night? Absolutely. I've been watching for a year, but guess what? This person had, because I didn't respond, had also reached out to Coach Stormy because like, I'm ready. But guess what? I made the connection just in time. So that's what I'm saying. You got to know that your fortune is in the follow-up, okay? And don't wait too long. Get the information out.
That's why you're in business.
Right.
When I say it goes down in the DM, man, when you get somebody in your DM, if you get 10 people, man, all other bets are off. Okay, because you do what you do. That's what I mean when I say don't get caught just trying to do a lot of stuff. Get a lot done. Because if people are in your DM, that's your priority for the day. Absolutely. Let me clear my DM. Just like in corporate America, the first thing I did when I got in the morning was I need to clear my inbox.
Right.
And if I can clear my inbox, now I can focus on new work. Right. So guys, stay in your inbox, stay in your DM. Make sure when you get up in the morning, the first thing you should do should not be to go to social media and see how many people like your post yesterday. It should be to get into your DM and your inbox to see how many people want to join your business and become your customer.
All right. So we know we went over, but you guys stayed with us. Huge shout out to again.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Tatiana on Knocking Out Director. We still working. We not sleeping, guys.
We not sleeping. We not sleeping.
Every single one of you got success happening right in front of you. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate the small things.
Real quick too, because it blessed our heart. Not just the award, but it's the little things that happen. You just don't realize how much. We got to the event.
Yes.
And it's always great to have people that are looking out for you.
Yes.
We got to the event. Our amazing regionals, man, they all, Gwen Bennett, Elena McCann, Brenton, Val Davis.
Make sure we had a seat.
They already had our seats on the front row mapped out for make sure where nobody getting them. They had a snacks. Elena had us a bag full of snacks and drinks. That we
would have been starving for real.
Yeah, we ate all those snacks. We ate every last one of them. And Jason L. Scott was sitting beside us. He was happy you guys brought us some snacks. He was eating them too.
Yeah,
so Jason put out his little bag of fruit, and we were all sharing snacks. But man, it just means the world.
It does.
To us, little stuff like that you guys, think highly enough of us to look out for us. And we just love you guys for that. We don't want to let that stuff go unnoticed because we're absolutely nothing without you guys, man. So thank you so much, for all that you do, man. So love you guys.
Love you.
This is going to be recorded.
We love you guys too.
We'll get it back out. Thank you guys. We'll get it back out to you guys. Make sure that you can tap into this and see it firsthand. All right.
Absolutely.
All right. Great. Thank you so much. Love you.
Keep running.
Thank you, Coach Nate and Pam.
You're welcome.
No sleep.
Good night, everybody.
No sleep.
Thank you.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Global impact, 100,000 families. Let's go.
Right. Let's go.
Close out, guys. It's close out. It's close out. Get in your back office. Check your numbers, guys.
Get in your back office. That's right, Gwen.
Nobody crying about.
Check
Nobody
those
crying
numbers.
about. I wasn't binary qualified. You should know.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Coach Pam, Coach Nate, the numbers are really going up. So somebody else should be breaking director tonight. So y'all go check y'all back.
Right.